preach unity among all workers within our great union. We heard Father Bob, heard people talking about money and about Jim Santangelo, relationships that people develop in the labor movement. That's what this union movement is all about. And the one thing that Herb spoke on was this differential between black workers and white workers. That differential is only true in a non-union environment. We have got to get back in this game. We are union, not Malcolm. We are failing at that task, and we endanger the gains of those who struggle before us. It is very important to know that we will never stand idly by and watch black Teamster members assaulted and discriminated against. There are locals in which black workers are subject to disparate treatment and hiring, grievance handling, and disciplinary enforcement. We will support Teamster leaders who are working to increase the strength of the union by building unity and increasing participation of all the members. Negative actions. And sometimes when you hear about trusteeships and what have you, they happen because workers are being hurt. When you stand there and rob my pension fund, you hurt not just the next guy in line, you hurt 30 people in line. You gotta get rid of these guys. They gotta go. General President, I'd like to make a few remarks before he releases you all to satisfy your pain. General President, how much? Hey, let's hear it for Chris. To be back with you again, to see what the Black Caucus has done in 1 year is impressive. Under the leadership of this joint council and Siilvera, you are on the way, you are bigger, you are stronger, and you're being heard, and that's what we want. You want to be heard. Everybody Teamsters. Everywhere we go, people want to know. People want to know who we are. Who we are. Everywhere we go, people want to know. People want to know. That's who you are. Who we are. So we tell them, we are the union. So we tell them.
What do you want? Contract. When do you want it? Contract. When do you want it?
Teamster union. You know, if there's a clear path to go through, we might as well just pack up and go home. Give up the union, give up paying dues. I mean, that's in essence, Get involved in your local community school boards. Get involved. You're worrying about President Bush. That school board is killing your kids now. Bush is less of a threat to you than that school board is. We as working class people have a tendency to want to have the most perfect conditions in order to get us to do anything. We can't afford that. See, a farmer can't afford to look out in the morning, look up into the sky and says, it's cloudy, might rain, ain't gonna plow my land today. There'll be nothing to reap. What good is the laws of a nation that don't respect the people? The disparity between rich and poor is an ever-increasing disparity, so that today, that middle class of working people that was created by the power of the union is being destroyed.
People want to know who we are.
We have an obligation to take this struggle to a new level. This struggle today, we have to unite all working people in New York that are ready to become new slavery. There is already a new slavery in place laid down by your ever-loving brother Bill Clinton. Party animal. Likes to chase the honeys. We love Bill Clinton. But Bill Clinton has rained more destruction on working class people than any other president in recent history, including the knuckleheaded Ronald Reagan. You have been loyal to this country. We ain't blow up no building in Oklahoma.
That's right. All the truck drivers, we were from the
nurses. If you ever see a UPS truck going by, they're Teamsters. We represent pilots. We fly airplanes. We cover the whole gamut of industry. Which is now going to send more jobs to other countries. You know who are in these jobs? These are factory jobs. These are union jobs. These are jobs that gave people pension plans, that gave people health care, that allowed people to retire with dignity. And these crazy black Democrats, so I want you to think I'm a racist. The devil comes in many shades. Because if we can afford this war, we can afford the pension. Don't you think everybody should have a pension? And why shouldn't my pension be $100,000? I will trade it in for a one-year bonus from Wall Street. Botanical Gardens, who understood so clearly the need for solidarity and came out. Transport Workers Local 100, my guys from Metro North that came out. I'm so proud, I tell you, but my guys from Metro North who I curse all the time for being rich crying babies, but they came out today and I feel so proud that they came out the way they did. It's a little emotional for me. They show me that they care. And so we don't have to sit here and belabor what Barack did. He just broke the door open. Now we can all go in. So it's time for us to stop lamenting Donald Trump. People are going to be forced to take another path. There are people now ready and willing to take that path for Trumpsters.
Chris was actually labeled in the New York Times as a terrorist. He was a labor terrorist. Person that whenever you call on for help, he's there. And when Felicia Walker and another young lady showed up to New York City, they was out with them, the handbill with them at Foot Locker. And he actually took care of those young ladies that went to New York, and we actually won that fight.
I want to thank my Teamster brothers that came down here knowing that I would be here, because they could get in trouble for fraternizing with someone such as I, the Teamsters, because although we are a democratic organization, sometimes we can be very vindictive. What is this minority? Because they put women in the minority and they're the majority, so I never understood that part. But just think about this for a moment, that African Americans achieved the right to vote without having the right to vote. And that workers form unions without the Democratic Party or the Republican Party or the Whigs or any other political party for that matter, simply by coming around an idea. One idea was freedom. We're having a freedom luncheon here. And freedom brought people together to fight long enough and press hard enough to achieve an outcome that is unheard of when you are 12% of the population. That is powerful.